Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Centered Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And look, I have my dear friend, Aley of Heart and Soul Connected, who is here with me doing the story and the cards. Yay!
And we got the same color on. Look at that.
I know.
Different shades. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's almost like we planned it.
Almost. Yeah.
They're picking up on each other's vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us on Friday. And, Dawn says, Aley, you're looking much better.
Thanks, Dawn.
Yes, absolutely. And you've been busy today.
A little bit, but later in the day. I did some resting and watching of TV for a while. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. There's some good programs that are on, and I'm finding I'm really enjoying some of the stuff that is coming in terms of the relaxation, the taking things easy, and so on and so forth. So yeah, loving it. Yeah. So just quickly going to say hello to Joan Berga, Garnet. Hello, Garnet. Phyllis, Mary Thornberry, Innocent Potato, Dawn Turner, of course, Vicky Singh, Barb Pfister, Janice Updated, Laura Kraft. Hello. There we go. And I think that there's a few people that are being quiet. That's okay. You're allowed to do that.
That's right.
You're allowed to do that. The only thing
incognito.
Yes. Oh, and you know what? I don't blame you these days. Yeah. So the only thing that I'll ask is that you guys please like, share, and subscribe to both our channels. Take a look and see what we offer in terms of readings, classes, so on. You've got some stuff, some classes, some great stuff coming up.
Yeah, I think it's going to work itself out really well. We're in the need of healing, and we're in the need of moving forward. And so, yeah, I'm excited about it. I know you're doing some great stuff too.
Yes, you know what? Along with you and some of my other favorite people, we're trying to keep the energy high. We're trying to keep everyone as positive as we can. Know that this too shall pass, and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, absolutely.
There you go. Yeah. And hello, artist Liz and Phyllis Gardens, Edward Kenneth. Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us. So what is yeah.
What a week. Oh. I don't know about you, but it was Monday and then it was Friday.
Yeah.
Monday,
it's funny, but Monday and Tuesday felt like,
yeah.
Is it ever going to move? And then it's like, boom, here we are, Friday. Like, yeah, but it's that kind of frenetic energy, I think, that we're all picking up on.
Yeah, I do. I think so too, Marina. The wonderful speech by Mark Carney. And of course, now he's pulled out Canada from his peace group. Why would they ever want to be in it anyway? But I think Mark was trying to be kind. He also did some nastiness he did it to Mark, and he also did it to Gavin, because he didn't think Gavin should even be there.
I know. And the nerve he had. He had a conversation. He had a speech with someone. Like,
what is he doing? He needs to be fixing his own state. Oh, shut up. I'm in love with Mark Carney too, and I had no idea he was from Northwest Territory and right over the border from Alberta, correct? Yeah. Yes. Wow, that's cold.
That's cold. He knows cold. And I think he was, I loved his speech because
Mhm.
he didn't hold anything back.
Right. Yeah.
And he just basically said, "Hey, you're either at the table or you're on the menu."
I loved it. And they said he actually had one of the best speeches of the
Yes,
entire, and, I'm sure that he's new on the world stage, in this capacity. And
in
so
this capacity,
we
yes.
got a lot, to see from him, I think.
I
Yeah.
know. I
Mhm.
know. Yeah, he's
Mhm.
fabulous. And what I what I really liked was the what I'm thinking of as the concept of the three amigos, Carney, Macron, and Newsom. And
I
they
exactly feel the same way. I feel like hopefully Newsom wins the presidency. I think
yes,
he's a good candidate. I mean, I love Pete Buttigieg and a few others, but Newsom's been working it, and he's been doing. But you're right, the three amigos, those three, I can see them being very good friends. Hmm.
yes,
Hmm.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. They're yeah, kind of similar personalities. Um
yeah,
yeah, I really enjoy seeing the three of them. I enjoyed their energy. So yeah, that was really interesting.
it is.
And
Yeah.
yeah, Trump's speech
Oh,
was so full of BS
yeah.
that yeah,
Well, he
Fonzo
just doesn't
Kilgore,
know where he is. He doesn't know what he's saying. He doesn't. And I think we talked about this behind the scenes on Wednesday, but
yeah,
the fact that he turned around and came back and then he went back and all that other crap, something, and then he ends up with this big ass thing on his hand. So maybe that's why he had to go back.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
There, according to Caroline Levitt, yeah, it was he hit his hand on the desk. That's what it
Oh,
was.
yes. Yes. That looks exactly like
Yeah,
that would have happened. Yeah.
on
Yeah.
yeah, he hit it on the corner, and
Mhm.
that's what happens. And because he's taken mega doses of aspirin, bruising is one of the things that comes up in speech.
Right. Right. Just like
Again,
he, just like she said, he meant that Greenland was a piece of ice, and that's why he called it Iceland.
yes, that's yeah. And if you don't know the difference, oh my God, do I have to
I
explain
know.
it to you? Like,
That sounds like it. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'll tell you. Um, when Chris came home from from work today, he kind of embodied um, a little bit of this whole situation, and part of Carney in there as well. He said, "By the way, did you hear that Carney's been uninvited from this
Uh-huh.
great thing or whatever that Trump is doing?" I said, "Yes, I heard." He said, "Oh, interesting. What's for supper?"
I thought I was
And I
giving you a
thought,
tidbit of news. That's all.
yes, and it kind of gave me the impression that I think a lot of people are going to react the same way. It's like, "Oh, really? Okay."
Mhm. Yeah.
And I did funny I did a little bit of research.
Oh, good.
Um, yeah, talking about his speech and uninviting us and so on. And where was it now? That a professor um, who act who actually said that uninviting um, Canada took the pressure off of Carney.
Sure it
Now,
did.
yeah, he does. Why do I have empty pages? Um,
Because
Bear
you're
with
supposed
me,
to
folks.
psychically know what it says. That's it. It's a blank page for you.
Yeah, blank page. Okay, so I can say anything that I want. Um, okay, well, maybe yeah, so I'll have to find it. I'll have to find it later, but yeah,
Mhm.
basically what this professor said was that yeah, that Carney dodged a bullet because now he doesn't have to say, no, we're not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and did you hear what part of this? What's it called? The sugar. Um, Board of Peace. That's what it is.
The board of,
Board.
I'm very bored of peace. That's really what he meant.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Board of Peace.
Mm-hmm.
And the countries who want to participate, they
Mm-hmm.
have to put up 1 billion US.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, Donald is doing his
Grifting.
his grift on a world stage, right?
But they're
He's got
buying into it. This is how stupid they are. Jeez, it's
yeah.
unbelievable.
So well, the thing is though, you got to ask yourself who's buying into it, and it's other leaders
Mm-hmm.
um, who are the you know uh, who want to be the dictators and who are acting as dictators. We've
Yeah.
got Lukashenko from Belarus. We've got Viktor Orban from Hungary. There's Erdogan from Turkey,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Netanyahu.
Who
There's
is?
Abdul Fattah al-Sisi out of Egypt, King
Mm-hmm.
Abdullah out of Jordan.
Oh, of course.
So
Yeah.
it's not like these are the best of the best,
No, they're
right?
not. Right.
No,
Yeah.
no. So that's okay. You want to have a club, and you want to be able um, to do whatever. Go ahead. And
Mm-hmm.
this part I found really interesting. Okay, the power of the board chairman, and of course, Trump is the board chairman,
Right.
was born last year in US-led efforts to end the war in Gaza and endorsed by UN Security Council resolution. Now has a much greater, far grander, more global ambition, and it pivots around the president. In leaked details of the draft charter, he is the board chairman for life, even when he leaves office. Under the charter, his powers would be vast: authority to make member states or not, to create or dissolve subsidiary bodies, and the mandate to appoint his successor whenever he decides to step down or if he is incapacitated. So, yeah, he would be in charge. What
Yeah.
I found interesting was the concept of putting in there, and he can appoint a successor if he is incapacitated.
But he's not
So
going to be dead, apparently, ever. So, yeah.
no, he's going to live forever.
Mm-hmm.
Does that would that suggest to you that he knows he's going to be tossed
Incapacitated.
out? Yeah.
Well,
Does that feel like it?
well,
Because
he's talking about going to heaven and stuff. So, he says it out loud. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It whether whether he put it in there or somebody else put it in there, whether he may not even realize that it is there.
Could be.
I just
Yeah.
thought that it was really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Incapacitated.
Yeah. And what does
Okay.
that word even mean? It's like today. What did he say? He said, well, I thought, ha to all of you. There is no such thing as global warming. We told you, look, everybody's going to have a storm. So it's supposed to be like the desert in order to show, because that's how foolish he is. He doesn't have
Yes.
any idea what it means. Mm-mm.
No,
Mm-mm.
none at all. And if it wasn't for global warming, he wouldn't want Greenland. or Iceland, depending, on
depending on
whatever
which,
he wants
depending on
to go.
it. But the thing is, if he ends up this peace, whatever it is, this peace team or nation or whatever,
Yeah, board of
board,
peace. Is
yeah,
that what I
the
said?
board of peace. Does that mean he pulls out of NATO? And if he pulls out of NATO, does he know that all of our bases will be pulled out of there too?
I don't think he has any concept of it. Honestly, I think that in his own head, I wish I could ask him what color the sky is in his world, because it's, yeah, he's so far gone that I don't think that it matters to him,
No.
right? It's just, well, I'm just going to say that, it's not going to happen, and therefore it's not going to happen because I say so, I want it. Yeah.
Well,
And
and why did everybody think that I would invade Greenland? I never said I was going to do that.
they'll find out. We're taking it over. We're putting boots on the ground, whether they like it or not.
Right.
Does nobody play back any of the things that you said? But and even if they did, Aley, I think he is so far off the deep end that they could play it for him, and he'd go, "Oh, that's not me."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, he said that about the $2,000 checks. I never said I was going to give those to anybody. Where are you getting that from? Yeah. Okay. So you can play stupid, even though you already are stupid, but yeah.
Yes, Kimberly. Yeah, the Board of Peace sounds like the mafia group in Cuba, Godfather 2. Yes. BOP, bop. You want a bop? Do this.
So I saw a picture of Trump and Vance next to him and Rubio next to him and Hegseth, whatever his friggin' name is, next to him.
Yes.
So the four men's pictures. And it says Donald Trump 2024 to 2032 or something. And then it says JD Vance 2032 to 2040 or something. And then it's got Rubio 8 years. And then it's got Hegseth. And so, yes, they're all going to be in power according to this chart they have made for the next 80 years or more.
Sure. Why not?
Dream. It's a dream. It's true.
Yes, it is. It is. And you know what? Yeah, I can make it happen if I want. It's my world. I can be whatever I want to be.
You can. Well, it reminds me of what is that Maria, whatever her name is, and she has her arm.
Yes.
Yeah, and then she goes.
Mary Catherine Gallagher.
Thank you.
There you go. That's what it is.
That hat fits right on her. Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's how things are in
the insanity is in charge of the day. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And he's going to be in charge forever and ever and ever, because you know what? He's going to have enough money that when he gets to the gates of heaven or wherever he thinks he's going to go, and he's going to say, "Hey, I have all this money. I'm here to buy the place. I know that a lot of my friends are already here. So yeah, I'm buying the place. I'm taking over, okay?"
What do you mean? I couldn't take all that with me. Of course I can. I can do anything I want.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Absolutely. I'm going to quickly tell you about a dream that I had the other day, and I thought, oh my goodness, I wonder how related that would be. And the dream was basically about Ivana Trump.
Okay.
And she was trying to clean up an area. Yeah, he will probably take a skull. Yes, he will. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So here's Ivana, and she's trying to clean up an area. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, oh my God, that is disgusting. Like the wallpaper is peeling and so on. And she's telling me I have to clean it up before they come. And I said, what do you mean you got to clean it up before they come? Who's coming? And she said, well, before the guys come and open this up again. I thought, that's interesting. And after I woke up, I thought, are they going to somehow be able to dig up her grave?
Oh, that Ivana, not the daughter. Oh,
Not the daughter. No, the
okay.
wife,
Okay.
Ivana.
Hmm.
So,
This up.
yeah.
Oh. Hmm. Yeah.
It was
It's
just,
the other thing that makes me think about is that it's always incumbent upon the wife to clean things up, not the man
yes,
in
yes,
a patriarchal marriage.
yes, absolutely.
And so wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's having her take care of all those papers and money and gold nuts and all that shit. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
or
Yeah.
or there's a lot of it probably buried where she's supposed to be buried. Who knows if
She's worried
it,
if I get the feeling she'd be worried about her kids. And so that's why she would, because she wasn't going to be doing it for him. She would be doing it for the progeny, Yeah.
yes, yeah,
Wow.
totally, yeah,
Mm.
because um she she did do, I mean, she made him who he is, really, when you
Oh,
think about it, because a lot of the projects, the coastal hotel and all that, she was the power behind that. She made those things happen.
she did. Yeah.
And
She did.
what happened after she divorced him?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, so she kind of held everything together. So it's the fact that, she's cleaning up before people
Yeah.
come is like, okay, well,
Yeah.
what is it that you're cleaning
Cleaning
up?
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Laura Croft, it has been crickets from the Trump
Yes.
family. However, today there was a meeting in Abu Dhabi, and it was Jared Kushner right at the ready again, because they're ready to build those condos now that they've gotten rid of all those Palestinians. And
Yes.
yeah, so he's not, yeah, there you go. And it was with Pooty. Yeah.
Yes.
And it was supposed to be with Zelensky, but it must have been somebody from Ukraine and not, because I wouldn't see Zelensky meeting with Putin. No.
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 And
Okay.
yeah, that was there. Something else. Yes. US unveils plans for new Gaza with skyscrapers. And they had, mock-ups of what this is going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
And Kushner is saying, oh yeah, we can have it up in 2 or 3 years. And, yeah, Trump is absolutely supportive of the whole idea because, I mean, he's into real estate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was
Okay.
bad and crazy. Yes,
So
absolutely.
was this their position all along? Let's get these guys to look complicit in this whole thing. Then we can invade Gaza. Then we can just kill everybody. So we can have a beautiful, oh Jesus.
Exactly. Yeah. It's going to be very successful in Gaza, Trump claimed. It's going to be a great thing to watch. I'm a real estate person at heart, and it's all about location. And I said, look at this location on the sea. Look at this beautiful piece of property. What it could be for so many people. So, yeah,
The rich and the
they're
powerful,
rich.
not for people, regular people. And
Yeah.
they're saying now that the ones that are in Gaza, they'll be the little slaves that will work in these casinos.
Yeah.
So their lives are, well, they've been ruined to begin with, and now they're just going to continue to be nothing. Oh, man.
Exactly. Yeah. And a map of the U.S. master plan showed a zone reserved for coastal tourism where there will be 180 power blocks, as well as a number of zones for residential areas, industrial complex, data centers, advanced manufacturing, and parks, agriculture, and sports facilities.
Wow.
And yeah, there would be a new seaport and airport to be built near the Egyptian border, and there would be trilateral crossing where the Egyptian and Israeli borders converge. Yeah, and all this was, oh yes, they've a lot of people are on board and they want this. And yeah, Hamas basically has to agree that they're just going to get out of there because there's no place for them. It mind-boggling. And I wanted to get the pictures of the concept that they had because it was quite something. But I couldn't get them. And Kushner also declared that the demilitarization of Gaza was starting now. And he confirmed Trump sparked outrage around the world when he suggested that Gaza Palestinians could be permanently relocated to neighboring countries, with the U.S. taking over the territory to transform it into the Riviera of the Middle East.
Oh my God.
That's what he was talking about last February. So this
yeah,
it's just tell me you want world domination without saying you want world domination.
So here's the deal. It's not the Jews, it's the Zionists. And I wasn't aware that there was like this huge separation. And maybe it's just because I don't know that much about Middle Eastern history. But when they took over and they took a huge chunk of Palestine away from the Palestinians, it was Zionism. And that's what Netanyahu is. And that's why you keep hearing that word over and over. We want to support the Zionists. So I don't really believe that the Jews who were escaped from, Auschwitz and other places and left to go to that location were the ones that were. Now, maybe there were some, but I'm going to stick my neck out and say that's more the Zionists. And that's what, and Trump, but I will say this, Clinton, Obama, Joe Biden, and I love them. They all supported the Zionists too. So we can't just say it's him. It's just, this has gone on way too long.
Yes.
Way too long. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Third, and I do agree with you that, it's the Zionist. They're they kind of want, a little bit of that world domination, right? They want to be able to call the shots and they get to decide who lives or dies because that's because,
Well, when you look at Netanyahu, he said, "Oh, we'll stop," and he just kept going back in and bombing. And it's like when he knew he wasn't going to ever stop,
No, there was no such thing as peace talks. Yes, we're going to talk peace. No, you're not. You're going to get over there and you're going to start making demands, and you're not. He's very in a lot of ways. That's why he gets along so well with Trump, is they understand each other.
Oh yeah,
they're it's my way or the highway.
Yeah, and it does make Israel look bad. I agree.
Yes,
and there's a lot of Israelis in the streets. There really are. We don't hear about it all the time.
Yes, absolutely. And you know what? Just like it's up to the Israelis to do something about Netanyahu, just
Yeah.
like it's up to a lot of a lot of Americans to do something about Trump,
Yes.
right? That
We need a rulership handover in all countries.
yes,
Oh, Lord.
yes, absolutely. Oh, I got flight path travel.
Oh, yeah. Well, like turning your
You know
brain
what?
around. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
think that there's a couple people that are maybe getting ready um, to leave their positions, to kind of exit stage left, and
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah, shelter less crisis, displacement. They're
Wow.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
This is not only what both of them have done in terms of displacing people and leaving
Mhm.
people out in the cold and making them suffer.
Right.
Yeah, when they start to feel the heat,
Yeah.
that's where they're going to go.
That's right.
They're just going to leave the mess. They're going to walk away from it and say, you know what? If this, I didn't sign up for that. You guys take care of it. I'm out of here.
Yeah. We're not part of the
Right?
cleanup crew. Just like I
No.
was hearing, was a couple weeks ago that they were going to try to get rid of the West Wing and redo that whole thing or add on to it or something. I think he thinks he's going to just live forever. Or maybe he's already got a plan to put Don Jr. in there. I don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm thinking, yeah, if he would put anyone in, it would be Ivanka. However, she's been very, very quiet and
yeah.
very socially distant in
Yeah.
that, she hasn't spoken up for him. She hasn't, you know, you don't see her with her father, none of
True.
that. So, he
Yeah.
could be in a little bit of a quandary in terms of, well, handing it over to her because, well, yeah, she didn't get me a Christmas gift this year, so screw her. I'm not giving her the country.
He's not afraid to let his son-in-law do all the shit, though. And it's really interesting because he was complaining that Gavin Newsom was at Davos, and he has no right to be there. He's not important. Well, is Kushner? He's not important. He's
Yes,
nobody that's been, And so
yeah,
I don't think, yeah.
yeah. Should Newsom be there? Hello,
Hmm.
the governor of Florida. That is the fourth largest economy in the world. Is in California.
I know. Yep.
Of course he has a right to be there.
Mhm.
Of course he needs to say something and
Right.
whatnot. And I enjoyed what he had to say.
Oh, I do.
Um,
I always do because he pushes back. It's
yes,
great.
yes.
Mhm.
And Devin, he's kind of cute.
Not bad.
And
Not, mhm.
yeah, when I see the three amigos together, I think, hey, that's a good looking group,
Mhm.
you
I
know?
know.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh
Um,
yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, Joanna, I am very happy with Carney. I think that he delivered a speech that the world needed to hear.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going to cow down, and he wasn't going to play nice,
Mhm.
right? It's like,
Mhm.
okay, it's kind of having that truthful talk with your spouse or your partner or
Yeah.
whoever, where it's like, you know what?
Mhm.
I don't like saying this, but you got to hear it. And that's basically what he
He was
did. So
standing next to somebody, Carney was, and I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was Gavin Newsom or somebody else, but Carney's like so tall. So he's quite short. It was cute, but doesn't matter how short or tall he is. It's his power. He's got the
yes,
power. So yeah. Hmm.
yes,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
absolutely. And nobody was taking Trump seriously. They, people, they listened to him because they had no choice.
Mm-hmm.
But the the other countries, the other nations are getting together and making deals between themselves,
They are.
right? So that
Yep.
they're leaving the US out of the process, so
Mm-hmm.
that I mentioned yesterday on Kitchen Table Issues that I think we're getting to the point where the idea of Trump saying, "Well, I'm going to break apart NATO," and you know, yeah, there's not. I'm pulling the U.S. out of NATO. Um, I think what the other countries are going to say, yeah, you know what? We're going to toss you out of NATO. How's that?
Yeah.
Before,
Yep.
yeah, before you come after us, we're all in this together. You're the odd man out. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
we realize now more than ever that we've had your back all along. You haven't had ours.
Yes, there was
So,
something mentioned, like he keeps saying, "You've done nothing for us. You've done nothing for us."
yes,
And somebody said, "Remember 9/11?" There was an awful lot of people that stood up and helped us out
yeah,
at that period of time, and they didn't
yes,
have
and
to.
that was, yeah, since NATO formed, that was the first time that Article 5 was
Yes,
used,
that's right.
and it was used by the US.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
what happened? The world the world showed up. Everybody
Yes, they
showed up.
did.
You're
Even
Yeah.
though that some of that subterfuge was a complete lie about
Yes.
weapons of mass destruction, etc. I mean, obviously, what happened wasn't a lie. We could see it with our own eyes. Although now we see things with our own eyes and they're not true. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't.
No,
We don't
no.
see what we see. Yeah, no, no.
No, I think, yeah, there's
So the
so
only
many
reason he
people are
backed
just
out, yeah,
yes.
the only reason he backed out was because the stock market went down.
Mhm. Yeah, I think I'm not sure if it was Denmark, Norway, or Finland, but when one of those countries um, had a lot of their pension funds, I think $100 billion worth of their pension funds invested in the US. They
Yes.
pulled it out.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
the China holds an awful lot of US debt.
Mm-hmm.
They've been selling off some of that debt.
Smart.
Japan is doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, when that's how you get his attention. Oh, I could have been Denmark. Thank you, Laura. It could have been Denmark. Yeah. Um, but that's how, you don't have to scream and argue and all that. You don't have to call him names. You just simply say, okay, well, you know what? Yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
calling in my loan.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pay up. Yeah. And yes, Mary Starshine, he backed up because the military refused to invade
That's
Greenland.
true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. That was part of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just the longer that he stays there, the more that he talks, the more that it is evident to anyone within hearing range that he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh,
He's every day gets worse and worse and worse.
yeah.
And yeah, it's so we know it's only a matter of time. It's only a
Mm-hmm.
matter of time.
Yeah.
And Laura Craft, yes, Americans know that Canada has always been a good
Oh,
neighbor
yeah,
and ally.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We
And
all do. We love you.
yes,
There's no two ways about it.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
thank you. And
Yeah.
we feel the same way. We recognize that most Americans are not Donald Trump.
Right.
that he is just he's just a small portion of what's there. So it's not like, oh well, yeah, we hate Americans. No, we don't. Um, he is a symptom of something that is broken and needed to be fixed, and
Yeah.
he just pointed it out. Yeah.
So Martha Spillman, I wanted to retire. I turned 70 last year, and I'm still working because I'm afraid he'll get rid of our Social Security. So, this isn't how I wanted to spend my 70s either. So I totally understand. This is just a mess, real mess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, him talking about, well, yeah, can you believe that we gave Greenland back to Denmark? We gave Greenland back. It wasn't yours to give back.
I know.
Like,
but it's all because they didn't give me the Peace Prize. I mean, they were so cruel. I stopped 8 wars, and they were very nasty to me, and boo woo 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 woo, because poor old me. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking about that picture of him and Machado, and he's holding the thing up, and the grin on his face is, entertainment purposes only, but that shit-eating grin.
I know. Yeah. Like, why would you be happy to get a secondhand award that is not transferable, is not recognized? Unbelievable. Oh, because he wanted to be in big news. That's what I have.
Yeah. Pay attention to me. Don't ignore me. Don't ignore me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk a little bit about Jack Smith too when you're done? I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
I get final loss and mourning. Aww.
That's one we won't have to worry about. No, we don't. We're going to have a party.
Party is right. I know that when that day comes, and eventually it will come because it comes for all of us, that I think I may not hear it like over the news. I think I'm going to hear it outside. I think the noise outside is just going to be overwhelming.
Yeah.
And, collective from the US, from Mexico, from Canada, from around the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And all I can think of is Parliament when they go, oh, yay.
Yes. Yeah. And I wonder how many world leaders would show up at his funeral, not out of respect, but to make sure the bastard is dead.
Well, maybe Mike Pence will go for that reason, and he should.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Stick him with a pen, see if it moves. Yeah. Oh,
that's right.
Yes, Laura. It's going to be loud. It's going to be loud.
Yeah.
So, Jack Smith. Oh my goodness.
He is the calmest person I have ever seen, and brilliant. Oh my Lord.
Yeah. And no matter how many times they try to out-talk him or, get under his skin, it's like, hey, this isn't political. I follow the law. That's what I do. I'm a lawyer.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jim Jordan. Are you a lawyer? Really? Really? Are you a lawyer? Because, I'm asking for a friend.
Right. Right. Oh, I've always couldn't stand him, honestly. And the attitude, better than you, what I really was surprised by was I had a show yesterday with Denise Fletcher, and we were on at 11 to 12. So I didn't get to see the whole thing. And I come back in, and they had taken a break. And in the middle of the break, this guy that looks like Shrek from the back with big old ears and everything, he reaches out and says to Fanone in the front row, because he's got a Dropkick Murphys shirt on, which is great. They're the ones who wrote F Donald Trump. And so
Yes.
He reaches out to shake his hand. And he said, "Get away from me. I'm not going to shake your hand." You know, he was this guy, Ivan Ricklin or something. And he's a right-wing podcaster who's a Nazi. And he threatened his family, Fanone's family, and he was going to come over to their house and molest his children and all kinds of stuff. Well, they had to hold Fanone back, and I don't blame Fanone being upset, but Harry Dunn and the other two guys had to. And after they got all that settled, Jamie Raskin says really loud, "Thank you, Officer Fanone." And it was pretty funny. And then this other guy, Troy Nels from Texas, who's a yo-yo, "I'm on the real committee. I'm the one that's going to figure this out. And it's not the fault of him. It's the fault of all the police officers." And Fanone goes, and then said, "Go F yourself."
Yes,
Yes, he did deserve his revenge. You're absolutely right, Aaron.
Totally.
Yes.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that trying to rewrite history and make it something that
it's ridiculous.
That it's not.
Right.
That it's never going to be. That you can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time.
You would never have that much footage for anything else in human history as you had for that day. There's so much footage that we have to, of course we believe what we see, you know? Yes. It was not a joyful thing. People were smearing shit on the walls, and they were doing all kinds of horrible things, but it was just a love fest in there. I'd like to see what it's like when it isn't. Yeah.
Yes. And all that violence was started by the police.
Oh,
you
yes,
can
because
clearly see it was started by the police.
Right.
Right.
Yes, I did too. We did see it live. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Absolutely. I know what I saw, and I did not see a peaceful protest.
No.
I saw things that scared me.
Yep.
And so good on Jack Smith for he's got the proof.
Integrity.
Jim Jordan is just but nothing behind it. There's nothing that he can point to and say, well, what about this? And it's just noise. And that's how you can tell that they know they're losing. They don't have any cogent arguments. All they have is, well, what do you expect from a libtard? And
You know what was really interesting, Marina, and I don't know who this guy was, but he must be a new congressman. And when they told him Jack Smith was going to be interviewed, he didn't know who he was. I never heard of him before, he said. And this is why you can say anything you want to these people. And I hate being the othering, but the people that are not up to date on things. That's why they think it works so well, because if you're told over and over again, then you just believe whatever it is you hear. And that's exactly what they're doing. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Greg.
Well,
you're right.
Yeah. And the other thing that I think, kind of need to bring up as we're, almost getting ready here to close is the big storm that is going to be hitting the U.S. I hope that wherever you are, you're going to be safe. Don't take any chances. Don't go out if you don't have to. Make
Mm-hmm.
sure that you stock up or
Yeah,
are already stocked up on things.
absolutely.
Have candles and so on in case the power goes out and all that. Um, I think that oh, Denise Fletcher. Minus 11 here right now. Okay.
Well,
So
today in Minneapolis, almost 100,000 people, from what I've heard, gathered. They had shut down all of the business, a lot of businesses, a lot of people quit, didn't go to work, and 100 clergy were arrested that were out there from all over the country supporting Minnesota. And it was -10, and they were out there all day, all day. And so I just want to say, for those folks, we've got you, and
yes,
that area could probably get hit just as much as the rest of you guys, and we are concerned. Don't ever put any kind of generator like in your house with the window shut or anything like that.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty bad.
Just
Yeah,
be careful. And
yeah,
I know it
yeah.
doesn't really give me any pleasure, but a lot of the states um, that are going to be hit are Republican states.
They are. Yeah, Oklahoma and Texas first, and
Yes.
then it's going to make its way east. So there will be, there will
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
Oklahoma, Texas, parts of New Mexico, Tennessee, Kentucky, New York, Massachusetts, Kansas, parts of Illinois, North Carolina, DC, Pennsylvania, Virginia, yeah,
Mhm.
Nebraska. I'm thinking if worst case scenario, and there are power outages and so on, maybe it will make people think about the the disillusion of FEMA and
Really?
who got rid of FEMA
Hmm.
and who is going to come in and help you
Right.
and who is not. Oh, yeah. FEMA is reporting tonight. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I hope that you will, yeah, do whatever you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
And will we survive, thrive, and overcome this evil regime? Yes.
The sad irony is that it already hasn't been fast enough for all of us,
Yes.
and I would love to say that there's an end date that's right there, and we're all,
Yeah.
but we can't, and yet we don't want to make anybody despondent. Um, there's just a lot that has to come together, but I really do believe we've had timeline shifts, and those timeline shifts has created this monster, a lot of this monster. And I don't know, it would be great if tomorrow they had one and went back the other way. We'll accept that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
It as long as we keep our energy as high as we can
As we,
so that we can hopefully
mhm.
be the light bearers for those who are just going to start waking up,
Yeah. Yep.
because there's some people who they drank the Kool-Aid for so long that now they're starting to realize that, oh damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, when he was talking about this, that, and the other, he was talking about me,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm. Yeah.
So, um,
Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah.
So
So
you all need to know that Marina has her Shine Your Light tomorrow
yeah.
night, right? Yeah.
No,
Um,
no, not tomorrow night.
no,
Next Saturday
next
on the
Saturday. I'm
31st.
sorry. Okay.
That's okay.
But we'll get ourselves geared up for that, because that is where we
Yes,
just focus on good things, focus on the light. But
yes.
yeah. Anyway, sorry about
And
that. I think.
and it really it helps and it works because there's uh, when we join as a collective and you know, we raise everybody's vibration. Even the people who don't realize that their vibration is being raised. I really do think that over the last 14 months, if we can go back and take a look at some of the little things, some of the things that we can talk about that are little pluses and little wins, it's working. It's working. I know it's not working as fast as we would like it to, but it is working, right? So, yeah, Saturday, January 31st, starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, 6:30, 4:30, 3:30. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And share that cuteness with us, please.
Oh, this is the only one I got with me right now. The other two are finally coming back. This is Zoe. And she had a 7 teeth pulled about a week ago. And she feels so much better, actually.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Zoe, what a little cutie you are.
She's almost 11. Yeah, she's almost 11. She's a good girl. Yeah.
Yes, she is.
But thank you.
Yes, she is. So there you go, folks. There's yeah, lots to contemplate, lots to think about. Be aware of what's going on around you. Just don't absorb any of it, and know that there are, yeah, we are being protected. We are being guided. We just have to have faith in that. So
yeah, we
there
do.
you go.
We do have, and I would also like to say, little Liam, the little boy who was taken by ice and moved down to Texas, 5 years old, coming home from school. These people are diabolical. These people are.
I know.
I don't know how they can even exist. And,
yes, and
very, right. Yeah.
Yeah, and today they picked up a 10-year-old. Yeah, same thing going down there. And they were trying to use this little 5-year-old boy because, well, according to ICE, they had to take him because he was abandoned. No, he wasn't.
Oh, yes, that's what bullshit.
Yeah, he was not abandoned. They were trying to use him and got him to go and knock on the door, trying to get his mother to come out.
Right.
Who
so
has
they could get her too.
And is pregnant. Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So
you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And yes, thanks for bringing up the monks and Aloka. What a joy that has been. And Aloka's had surgery on his back leg and is doing much, much better and should be joining the monks, I would guess, maybe next week. I don't know. But isn't that nice? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
A 2-year-old too?
Yeah. Oh my God,
They are being terrorized. They bring them down to a state that's going to have a huge storm and they probably won't have electricity and all kinds of things for them. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
thanks,
we're sending out lots of love and protection to each and every one of you. Thinking about you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of those that you love, and just know you're not doing this alone. None of us are in this alone. We're all in this together. So, hopefully we'll see you guys over the weekend, and keep us informed as to how things are going. And Aley, thank you.
Oh, well, thank you, my dear. Always a joy. Always a joy.
I know.
Thank you.
I know. And thank you, all of you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye-bye, everybody.